Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back. I'm sorry, the video this morning is going to be like 2 hours late or an hour late. The reason for that, I've been having internet problems all morning. So we're good. Now we're good, but obviously the upload's going to be later. So I apologize for that, guys. Usually the uploads have been later recently because your boy has been sleeping, chilling, still uploading for you guys. And thank you guys for the kind words in the video yesterday. I saw you guys in the comments were like, yo, don't worry about it. Like all that about the uploading and being consistent. But the uploads are still coming. It's just like they're going to be a little bit slower. We got a lot to talk about today, guys, because there's a lot going on foot. There's a lot going on with my account, my progress, and then there's a lot going on with the market. There's a lot going on with just floating dates, floating variables. And so, yeah, we're going to talk about all that today. If you enjoy the video today, drop a thumbs up. You never have to drop a thumbs up, actually. If you guys don't want to drop a thumbs up, don't drop a thumbs up. But anyways, guys, I wanted to share with you a little bit quickly, just a little bit of progress on my account, because yesterday I did a lot of this on stream. I don't know what the urge was, man. I really don't know what the urge was, but you know, it's a weird week because I've been trading a lot recently, and the market's not going like up a ton right now. So it's really hard to trade in this kind of market. You really have to get it's not a fun way to trade. It's really fun to like flip cards in an inflated market, but in a market that's just kind of like going down, there's really no fun in that. It's not fun, because the fact of the matter is you're just constantly buying panic and then like reflipping the panic, but there's no real sense of like the market's going up. It's just down, 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 which is, it's kind of a boring way to trade, man. You know, it's like, it's kind of dead. So I wanted to show this with you guys because I'm actually going to be doing some of the icon swaps. Now, I don't know which one I'm going for. You know, I'm in the midst of over my second channel, still trying a bunch of these players. So trying to see who I like, trying to see who I don't like. And you know what, guys? Like we've made some fantastic progress yesterday in divisions, guys. We're at 1990 for skill rating, so we're in Division 1. We were at 1900 all day. And you know what, dudes? Like we're doing really well. We only had one game that was like gifted to us where somebody sniped me. You know, we won 4 games with La Liga first owner players. We won 5 games with English players. These 2 were actually manageable, man. I have a really good La Liga club, and I have a really good English. I had some good English players I was using. I'm in the midst right now of using Bundesliga players. So trying to get the Bundesliga players, I've already done 1 out of 4. And I mean, knock on wood, I'll probably go like 2-10 with this league, right? Because it's really hard up at Division 1. But, you know, we actually beat 3 kids yesterday who weren't even doing this objective. Like they had their God squads, like all these players like Vieira and stuff, and we were beating them with our team. We've got like, my Bundesliga team has Tyler Adams in the midfield. But it's been a fun experience because what I've realized is that nobody plays this game from Monday to Thursday. So the gameplay is so clean, man. It was so responsive for me yesterday. So, like, I was able to actually play the game and do well. So we got that done. And, yeah, I wanted to tell you guys that because we got 2 out of 3 done. And then, look, this is hell, right? Obviously, the squad battles is hell. But it's very easy to do while you're editing or whatever you're doing, man. If you guys are watching TV at home, like, this is easy to do. So I'm trying to get ahead of this because there's 10 days left with these. I'm going to try to get all 6. And then we'll see what the next ones are. And then we'll kind of see where we want to grind. But I also wanted to tell you guys, I think I completed my first weekly objectives of the year. Now, Footmas Bolalia, I don't even know how to say this guy's name. I have to complete him still. And the only thing we have to do left is score using Algerian players in 3 separate squad battle wins. So what I'm going to do after this video, because I only have an hour left, I'm going to get this done. I'm going to sub him in. And I'm going to do it while I work on this. So I'm going to get done like 2 of these ones. I'm just going to sub him in. I'm going to score with him. And then we'll be good to go. That's kind of how I'm going to play it, though. And then I'm going to get that done after this video today. So we're going to have in the club Footmas Boy. I don't even know how to say this guy's name. But we're going to have him. And, guys, I think I completed like my first weekly objective yesterday. I really do. I completed Resilient. And this was not easy to do. You had to score like crosses and rivals. Finesse shots with French players. I got Mbappe missing open nets. But we did it. I don't know what's going on with me, dudes, but it looks like I'm actually like maybe going to set some time aside for me on like maybe Monday to Wednesdays to just grind objectives, you know, because we do the trading all week with that. So while we're, you know, you guys know, man, you guys watch me a lot of times when you watch my stream or whenever you watch me, like I have cards listed. So I'm flipping cards, but while cards aren't selling, I'm playing in game, you know, to whatever, to progress my account, whether it's weekend league wins, rivals, objective wins, stuff like that. So we're putting a little bit more emphasis on this. And then when we were looking into it yesterday, I was like, wait a second. I'm pretty close to getting like this objective, and I'm a huge Bayern fan, man. Like if you guys don't know me about football, I love Spurs and I love Bayern, which is actually funny because Bayern smacked Spurs. But I love Perisic, man. Perisic is like I loved Croatia's run in the World Cup the other year. So I love Perisic a lot, man. So I think I'm gonna try to get this card I think I can get this card. We were looking into it. I was like, okay, I think I can do this because you get so much XP for playing squad battles that it's going to be able to get that Perisic. So that's good looks there. And then in terms of the account overnight and all that and like what's going on, the market again this morning. What I've noticed, guys, is this. I'm going to talk to you guys about the market real quick. The market is going down in the mornings because this is what's happening. It's not panic selling. People are actually on the game in the morning. That's why the market's going down at this time. It's like pre 1 p.m. There's actually a ton of stuff that's like going down a ton, right? And then what's happening is that it's actually going up in the afternoon an absolute ton because everybody's hopping off the game, right? So when people go off the game, what's happening is that there's less listings because people are hopping off. So the market's getting more rare at the nighttime and the afternoon. So stuff is just naturally kind of going up because anybody that's on the game that wants a card has less listings to choose from, if you guys can understand that, right? Because right now in the morning, there's tons of listings. There's no buyers, and that's why it's going low in the morning. Because I checked last night, right? Icon index goes from 63 to 64.8, right? That's up 1.8 points. And I'm looking at other special cards. I'm like, wow, Salah was 330. Now he's 370. I'm talking about the team of the group stage. So there is opportunities, I think, guys, where this is going to work again today, potentially, because I'm looking at some cards right now. Nothing is selling. I only bought last night when I got off stream. I bought maybe 15 cards to sell overnight. I think I sold 10 out of 15, which in this market is sick. So we bought a Lineker at 170. That's like, I think that's 15 or 16K. I bought this at 160. Again, that's close to 10K. These were all bought at like 150. Two Lewandowski's, guys. I bought these both at 190. So that's 7 and 10K respectively. This is literally 5,000 coins. I thought I could get 310. I couldn't. Royce I got at 250, so that's some good profit. Muller was bought at 140. Kimmich, these Kimmiches were bought at 30. They've been lazy selling. I showed you guys in my video the other day, like, hey guys, I'm buying Kimmich at 30 with shadows, and they're starting to sell, which is good. He went down because of Peace Check. Guys, what I've noticed, and if you're looking for a really good card to trade with, Jadon Sancho and any other English card right now, because here is why. There is an objective out at the moment, guys, for these English players where you have to do the 3 lines. I did this yesterday, and what I ended up doing was I bought Scream Dele Alli because I needed a player. You only have to use 4 first-owner players. So what people are doing is they're buying squads of 7 other English players because you can, right? And you need to get 11 players. So people are buying that Jadon Sancho. And what I noticed is that he's trending a ton, man. He's been going from 43 to 53 every day. That's a 10,000 coin fluctuation on a card that's literally 50,000 coins. What that means is that you've only got 2,500 coin tax at that card, which means if you're riding that fluctuation in the right direction, just with a basic or general chem style, it's 7,500 coins if you can get the trend right every time. Who knows? If you get a Hunter on him or a Shadow or something crazy when he's like 43, you might be able to even sell it higher because, as you guys know, I always talk about this, Shadows and Hunters sell for a lot more in the market with the added chem style because if you look at the market, Shadows are 20K and Hunters are like 15K. So they sell higher. And then what I did this morning, guys, was I bought a bunch of these icons that just seemed low. I had seen another trader who I talked to a good amount on Twitter, and he kind of hit me up and was like, yo, man, you should really try like these kinds of icons right now. I feel like some of these people right now are trying to like, you know, they're doing objectives. They're playing the game casually. They have like the Christmas people playing. And he was like, yo, you should try these out, man, because they're selling a ton. Even though they're going down, they are selling a ton. So I'm giving it a test today. I'm going to try to trade some of these players that are like kind of sub 300K. I'm going to go for some of these guys today. And I'm just going to, I want to give you guys the heads up, like in terms of the account. This is where the trade pile looks right now. We had to take some losses yesterday, but some of the cards that I have to take losses on, I'm not going to take losses on. I'm going to hold till Thursday because I think the market's going to go up a good amount on Thursday. Every week this year, the market has gone up a ton in panic weeks on Thursday because what's happening is everybody is realizing on Thursday that they have to play the weekend league, so they're going back and buying back everything. So I took a few losses yesterday, but I'm not going to take the rest of them. For example, I have like a Conte I bought at 240 or something. I'm not going to take that loss. I'm going to wait till Thursday. I got a shadow on. I'm going to try to get out a little bit higher there, and we're going to go for that. Now, I just bought a Gattuso for 310. Reasoning for that is that I saw him 350 last night. I'm going to see if this kind of flip works. Also, that's just really cheap for this card, man. For me, that's a really, really low price. So I'm going to see if we can get some money on that. Looks like he's 314 right now. You know, maybe I didn't make the best buy, but we're going to try to see if we can get that. 308 would have been really good as well. I would have taken that price. I guarantee that this bid goes higher because it has a shadow and maybe because people were waiting for it. But these are the types of cards that I'm going to try to flip today. You know, I think on the market, I'm going to try to go for these types of cards. And why would this be a good buy, right? Let me show you guys right now just to give you the perspective of why I'm picking up these kinds of cards or you know, what's the interest in them, right? He was 400 last weekend. So this is a 25% decrease in freaking 2 days, right? You look at the hourly. He was 345 this morning, okay? So the way this market works is even if he doesn't get back to 345, you would expect him to at least drop up to 330 at the minimum. So that's kind of why you take that. You take not the biggest risk, but you're taking a mini risk that a card like this would rebound potentially back up to like at least 330. So if you're looking at a deal at 310, you're at least going to make 5K. And if you get that extra boost back to what he was this morning, maybe you're looking at 335 or 350K, right? For the sell price, right? Maybe a little bit higher, than that price. But yeah, overall, like it is happening, guys, where the market every morning just seems to be going down. I mean, I woke up, I was interested to see what's going to happen today because there was a lot of panic yesterday, right? A lot of people were selling things and nobody was playing. I think this is my thing, and because I get a really good look at like what's going on in the community around the hardcore community. So what I've seen from the hardcore community is a lot of people seem like they're doing objectives this week. I'm even doing objectives this week, right? Because there's not much to do. We got Team of the Year coming up next week. A lot of people seem to be doing objectives this week. What that means is that there is a chance for these cards when there's nothing that happens at one because EA are just re-releasing content. They're not releasing anything new, which is not like impacting the market. Because of that, it's gonna enable, I think, the market to go up a bit, right, every day. Because, guys, let's be honest, man. This recycled content right here. You see this stuff, guys? Like, what is this, right? Let's talk about this. Like these little, Peace Check and Schweinsteiger. Like this isn't gonna Scream Chong is not gonna crash the market, right? If they dropped like a I don't know, man, like a Cam Lingard special card for like 100K or 90K, that could impact the market a bit, right? And you get packs back, but just not enough people are going ahead and doing these. And not to mention, I talked about this in my upload yesterday, EA are literally making like half of these packs untradeable now, so the supply on the market is just extremely less than it ever has been, which is just something to think about in terms of like all that. Guys, these are the teams that I have been using, and this is what I was explaining to you guys. This is the team that I've been using in Division Rivals, and this is the team that I've been using in going for that Footmas Boyala objective. I've been going for these kind of teams, and it's crazy, man. It honestly, chat, I said chat, but people watching the video, it is more fun because I'm using some players. When I have responsive gameplay, it's actually doable because I'm actually enjoying using like these kind of like random players I never even use. So, maybe you could say I'm falling a little bit into the trap of this first owner stuff, but for me, when there's nothing going on a Monday to Wednesday, I was kind of just like, why not start this? Why not do this? And I think the only thing with the objectives, like this guy actually looks pretty usable. He's got 4-star weak foot, 5-star skills. He looks pretty sick, man, to be fair. Like this guy has good agility. Finishing is a little bit low, but looks solid. The only problem with Russillian, I think Russillian's going to turn out to be just a strictly like first owner player for the future swaps because if you look into my club, guys, I do have Ferland Mendy. So he's gonna be really covering the traction for me at left back. There's not going to be another guy that I'm really using besides him because there's no point to, right? If you have Ferland Mendy, you're obviously going to use Mendy. La Liga, though, if you guys take a look at my club, this was the selection of players that I had. So La Liga was really doable for me because I had a Lone Hazard, I had Lone Bale, Red Griezmann, right? So Red Griezmann was totally usable. Vidal is sick, right? We got 15 games with Vidal. Very happy I did his SBC. Mendy's a beast, right? He's missing open net for me, but he's still good defensively. We've got Ousmane Dembele in the club. So we had some of these players that we were able to use and all that. So I guess last point today, guys, is just about the market a little bit. And I kind of feel like the market is going to be lowest from today to Wednesday just because I think the market's going to push up a lot Thursday, Friday. I think everybody's going to end up buying stuff back. What I would say to you guys that are focusing on trying to pick up cards this week or trying to invest and trade in this kind of market, I would personally focus on players that are on that budget of under 400K for this upcoming weekend league. So I don't think people are going to go crazy with like buying Prime R9, right? Buying Prime moments, inform Neymar, Optimus Prime moments, all that stuff. I think people are going to really go a little bit cheaper this weekend is kind of my take on it. So if you guys are looking for Thursday flips, if you guys are looking for cards like that, look in a little bit of a cheaper aspect or cheaper versions of these cards because I think that will be your best friend for the upcoming weekend. Guys, thank you for watching the video this morning. I got to go get this Footmas card done, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace out.